By far, this is the number one thing that I wish somebody would have taught me when I first got started on my health and fitness journey. And when I share it with you, it's definitely going to make a lot more sense, but I need to elaborate a little bit more to give you some context, give you some detail to really kind of help you out. And also, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner that's just now listening to this and you're just now starting your health and fitness journey, or who knows, maybe you're a seasoned pro, you're a veteran when it comes to working out, eating healthy. Regardless, this advice is going to be applicable to everybody, and it's this: all roads lead to Rome. Now, let me explain that, okay? So, when I first got started on my health and fitness journey, I was that type of person where I would go on YouTube, I would go on bodybuilding.com, and I would always say to myself, like, all right, this is the perfect routine to follow for my workouts, or this is the perfect nutrition plan to follow, or this is the perfect diet, whatever the case may be. And I would become obsessed with it almost. And honestly, it's like self-sabotage. And most people out there, especially guys, right, I'm raising my hand on this one, we have these egos, we have these pride, right? And it's just like our way or the highway. This is the best thing since sliced bread, right? So whenever I would do a workout routine, so let's just say, man, back in the day, I would literally work out like 6-7 days a week. I don't even do that anymore now. There's no point, right? Less is more. And that's for another video. But let's just say I was doing 6-day split, right? Push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs, okay? Take off Sunday, okay? And so as I'm doing this workout split, I was obsessed with it. I'm like, hey, this is the best workout split in the world. Like, full body workouts suck. Upper body, lower body workouts suck. Any other form of training that's not a 6-day push-pull routine sucks, right? That was my ego. That was my pride. And that's how I was. And once again, it was nothing more than self-sabotage for two reasons. One, knowing what works best for your body type, okay? Plain and simple. All right, second, and I'll explain that a little bit more detail, but also second is like when you're obsessed with something, right? Or you treat it as like, hey, this is the best thing in the world, you put it on a pedestal, and that's not good at all. Because if let's just say like you have to work out 6 days a week, you're like, oh, if I don't work out 6 days a week, I'm not going to reach my gains, right? I'm not going to get the results that I want. I'm not going to lose the weight, whatever the case may be for your goals. You become obsessed with it where it's like you start to make these sacrifices where it's like maybe if you're traveling, it's like you can't even enjoy that vacation time because you're obsessed with getting to the gym. Or maybe it's like you have your family, or maybe you get an injury or you get sick, whatever the case may be, right? It's just like you're obsessed with that 6-day split. You're obsessed with that workout routine. Not a good mindset to have, okay? So let me talk about the first part before we dive into that one, okay? So once again, knowing what works best for your body type. Well, me personally, okay, like a push-pull routine is great, okay? And I'm not the type of person that enjoys full-body workouts, but regardless, I shouldn't be that type of person saying like, hey, it's my way or the highway, okay? Because at the end of the day, you know, and my clients know this because we give everybody a wristband that literally says it, consistency is key. You know, some people might enjoy full body workouts. Some people might have a much easier time staying with a full body workout routine because maybe that's 2-3 days out of the week they're working out. And they can stick with that for years and years and years compared to somebody that's maybe training 5 days a week and they can only stick with that for a few short weeks and then they fall off the wagon because it's not sustainable to their busy schedule. You know, so once again, knowing what works best for your body type. Like, what are some workouts you enjoy doing? Because as I said earlier, all roads lead to Rome. And I really wish somebody would have taught me that when I first got started. Meaning that, hey, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what you do. And I'll talk about that more in detail here in a little bit also. Okay? What matters the most in all this on your health and fitness journey is what can you consistently do over time and then progress with. You know, just think way back in the day, right? Especially if you're a parent that's watching this right now, you probably read to your child when they were a little kid, right? The turtle versus the hare. Well, who wins the race? Obviously, it's the turtle because consistency is key. It's whatever you choose to do that you can stick with long term. That's where you're going to be successful at doing. And I feel like that's why most people struggle. Why most people don't have success when it comes to losing weight, building muscle, and reaching their health and fitness goals is because most of the time it's just like, hey, they fall off track. They bite off too much that they can chew. They don't give themselves grace. They don't give themselves also a routine to follow that's personalized for their body type, their busy schedule, their lifestyle, and they have a hard time staying consistent. So what happens is what? They fall off track, and then they just give up. They just quit. They don't even get right back on track. And you see that nowadays, especially if you look up any of the stats. 50% of men that's over the age of 40 struggle with having high blood pressure, and that number actually skyrockets. It literally increases up to about 70% as soon as they hit the age of 60 to 65. Shocking, right? And to lower your blood pressure, it's pretty simple, right? Work out, eat healthy, have plenty of, water, get plenty of steps in, sleep, right? Like basic habits that we like to coach and teach our members for success is once again applicable to anybody. But let's dive in once again to a few key things here that you should just know when it comes to all roads leading to Rome, okay? Going back to your body type. So the workouts, right? I say this all the time, okay? The training, the workouts, all this stuff, it's just the icing on the cake. It's just literally the sprinkles. The main batter to all this is the nutrition. And like with that, it's the same thing. All roads lead to Rome. It doesn't matter what diet you do, whichever one just helps you stay within a calorie deficit, you're eating plenty of protein, you're going to get the results, right? Like, let's just, make it simple, right? Because that's how it should be. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, same thing once again for the workouts. It doesn't matter if it's full body, doesn't matter if it's a 2-day workout split, a 3-day workout split, a 4-day, 5-day, 6-day, it doesn't matter. Like, what can you enjoy doing that just, once again, you're progressing with over the vast course of your health and fitness journey, that way you don't are here to stall or constantly doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. And then second, right, it's just understanding that in all of this, okay, it's never to put something on a pedestal and say, hey, it's my way, this is the best way. Once again, everybody's different, okay? And so when it comes to you on your own health and fitness journey, you got to understand that. Whatever can help you just stay the track, stay on course, putting one foot in front of the other, that's what matters the most. When you have the right people in your corner holding you accountable, the right game plan to follow where, you have some flexibility to this. This is why I tell everybody, it's like learning what works best for their body type, their schedule, and their lifestyle can give you so much flexibility. Like, that way you don't need a diet. You don't need to follow some crazy workout routine where you're spending 2 hours in the gym every single day. It's like, no, you can learn how to fit in your favorite foods. You can learn how to train in a way that's sustainable for your schedule and easy to follow, where one, you're constantly seeing results, and two, you can have a much easier time just staying on track. So I really hope today's video just encourages you, especially if you're somebody that's thinking like, man, I need to follow through this workout. Like, it's the best workout routine in the world. I need to follow through this diet. It's the best diet in the world. Like, remember, let's just keep it simple here. As long as you're training your muscles and you're progressing with it, right, i.e. progressive overload, okay? And as long as you're staying within a calorie deficit, eating plenty of protein, you pretty much just like mastered 80% of it right there, right? I would say, hey, get plenty of sleep, plenty of steps, hydrate, right? Drink plenty of water, and most importantly, just stay consistent. That's what's really going to help you reach your health and fitness goals. And if you want any more tips when it comes to losing fat and building muscle specifically for your body type, all you got to do is just click on the link down below in the description box. If you're watching this on YouTube, I have a free fat loss training guide that you can go ahead and take a look at. With that being said, guys, this has been Coach Joe with Heartletics.com, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Peace out, Girl Scouts.